Welcome back everyone. Tonight we're going to top dress the bed. If you saw the video, the onion reveal, we're going to put some leeks in it. So I'm going to show you what I do top dressing it. It needs a good probably 60 litres of soil in there and a little bit of improver. I'll chuck a bit of fertiliser in there, and what I'll do, I'll take you over there and show you what we're going to do with it. It's square foot gardening really. It's a 1 metre by 1 metre 2 bed. If you've seen the videos, you know that before. So we'll go over there and have a look, and I'll show you what we're doing. See you in a minute. So this is the bed, guys. Seen it before. So I'm just going to turn this over a little bit and put some fertiliser in, and then I'm going to top dress it with some farmyard manure and just some compost, and then I'll let that settle, and in the weekend I'll probably pop the leeks in and I'll put a video on that for you. So it's quite well conditioned anyway, to be fair. So if you look at it, it's pretty good stuff. And I've got depth here, where you see the paving on the corner. There's only one slab there, so what I've basically got is a square here. It's got a paving slab under it, so I won't be planting in there, but I'll plant them in this L shape here. So let's get the fertiliser in, top dress it. Back again, guys. So got a bit of grow more here. This should do the job. Just a bit of fertiliser. Leeks don't like very acidic soil, so I've tested my soil. It's not too bad. It's about 7, so that should be fine for the leeks. So we're going to pop in a little bit of grow more, and then we'll top dress it. Excuse me. Nearly wiped me out. A little bit of grow more. It's pretty much an all-purpose. So I think it's got an NPK of about 777. So we're not trying to break any records here. This is square foot gardening on a concrete garden. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to chuck this in before we top dress. And the farm manure and the compost give it that extra nutrients, so this should be fine once it's top dressed. And this stuff is pretty good. It's an all-rounder, so yeah, get some grow more. If you ain't got an allotment, just chuck some of this in. It's a good balanced fertiliser. So there's a bed, guys. I weren't going to bore you with watching me chuck all the compost and manure in, but it's basically, I put about 40 litres in here. It's raised it up a little bit. It will sink, but I think just for the leeks, I think that'll be fine, because at the end of the day, it's on a concrete garden. I'm not looking for massive show leeks, just some that I can stick in a nice chicken ham and leek pie, something like that. So Never grown them before, we'll see how it goes. And when I put them in, probably the weekend, I'll obviously put a video on. Ideally you need the compost and manure on that to be in there quite a while for it to have any effect, but my soil's is actually okay. It's a pH about 7 anyway, so they'll be happy in there. So this should do it quite good really. So I'll do a video on that probably the week. I'm going to get them in the weekend because they should have gone out by now. We'll just have a walk round and I'll show you the leeks that I'm going to put in. You've seen them before, but they're dying to get out now. You've seen them before in the rose pots, but they're looking rather lush and probably dying to go out, to be honest. They're really nice, and these are Musselburgh, so they're quite hardy. They will overwinter. You can leave these in for quite a long time. So they're the ones going in, guys. God knows how many I've got in here. I just chucked them in the buckets. I've probably got 50 or so in there, but I'll probably only put half of them, just over half of them in that bed, just to get some small leeks out. So that's what we're going to be doing in the next video. So let me just show you these, my favourite dahlia that's now in flower. Look at this beauty. I've no idea what the variety is. I brought it in a packet of seeds, grew it from seed, and it's just delicious. I love it. Another one there. There's loads of buds on it. But I'll also do a separate video on deadheading dahlias, because if you deadhead your dahlias properly, you will get more flowers. All through the late summer into the autumn, really. A lot of people don't deadhead them properly and don't know how to, so I'll show you how to do that, and you'll get more flowers off your dahlias. Look at those, they're beautiful, aren't they? Look at them. Bees love them. In fact, all the pollinators love them. Normally they're on cue, but they're not about tonight. That's probably because it's windy and we're going to have a bit of a storm in a minute, I think, according to the weather. So there you go, guys. That's just a little update on the old bed, and we will see you shortly in the next one. So here's the bed, guys. I thought I'd join the video up, save doing two in the same week. So if you saw the last video when I took the onions out, prepared the soil for the leeks. Should have really, ideally, you need to put the soil in and the conditioner and let it settle, but if you know, I've got no allotment, nothing, so they're going in. Space has come available. Square foot gardening this is. So you can see I've got a little frame there. That's where the paving slab is, underneath the bed. So what I've chucked in there is some spring onions. Don't need to be too deep, so they'll be fine. So the leeks, basically what I've got here is they're old bed slats, and I've just marked them out 6 inches both ways. So I reckon I'll get 26, probably 26 leeks in there. I'm not expecting miracles, but we're going to chuck 26 leeks in there, 6 inches apart all the way around. I probably could put them closer. I don't need them very big. I might rethink that, to be honest, because I've got, as you see in the last video, I've got quite a few leeks in them pots. So I think, yeah, that's what we'll do, and I'll show you how I plant them. I've never planted them before, so it'll be interesting. I've only really got the planting ideas for leeks off of YouTube. So what we'll do, I'll bring you back in a minute and we'll put some holes in. So what I've done, guys, I've given it a good soaking, a really good wetting down, because with leeks what you want to do is put them in holes, but you don't want to cover them up with the soil. So the reason I've wetted down is so when I put the holes in, the soil's not going to collapse. So we'll get the bars back on and we'll put the holes in. There we are, people. I think I've got exactly what I said. I think I've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 26 holes. Quite straight actually. Beautiful. So that's my 26 leeks. Holes for the leeks anyway. So the next bit we'll get them in. If you're wondering how to do this, just do it with a dibber, which I actually made myself. I'll show you. This is literally a bit off a fence post. Just stuck a screw in the top, cut a 6-inch bit off the top, a good length at the bottom, and shaved it off at the end and put a marker on the end, which is 6 inches deep. I'll put it down there, you can see. That's really primitive, but you don't need to buy these 15-20 quid dibbers. Make your own. That's one screw and a bit of a fence strut, and that's just done the job. Happy days. So there we are. I'll separate the leeks out of the rose pots. As you can see there, I've got some good sized ones ready to go in. I've given them a little wash, and what I'll do, I'll trim the bottoms off the roots a little bit just to make them easier to go in the holes, and then I'll bring you back and I'll show you how we're going to put them in. So here we are, guys. So I've trimmed the leeks up so they've got shorter roots, easier to get in the holes. So literally just grab a leek, pop it right down into the bottom of the hole, just chuck it in. It's raining, I'll be back in a minute. Alright, I think we've got a little break. The weather's not doing me any favours today, but as we were, straight in the hole. If the roots are a little bit too long, just twist them. Straight in the hole. Sorry, it's a bit windy again today. It seems to be windy every day, especially when I'm doing videos. And this is literally all there is to it. And then what you want to do is fill the holes up with water, but do not fill the holes in. Leave them open and the rain will wash the soil around the roots and they'll slowly fill in. I think that's all of them. I've got a few spare. So yeah, just chuck them in like that, guys, and what we'll do now is fill the holes up with water. Try and direct your water into the hole. You don't want to soak the whole thing, because what's going to happen is the hole's going to collapse. You don't want that. So use something small just to fill the hole up. And that will bed them in. That's pretty much all there is to it. Do one here so you might be able to see it better. Straight in the hole. I'll do all these and then I'll show you afterwards. So there we are, guys, all watered in. Look a bit sorry for themselves at the minute, but I'll soon pick up. So 26 leeks in this little bed, which is a metre square, and not even using all of it, to be honest. So that's all you need to do with them, guys. Don't fill the holes in, the rain will do that for you, and just leave them to their own devices. Hopefully we'll better make a nice pie out of them. So that's it for this one, guys. It's just about to start raining again, so we managed to get it in and get it done. So please like and subscribe, it doesn't cost you anything. And I'll see you in the next video, which will be up shortly, guys.